Let me tell you all something that's real. Women, stop getting love confused with dictatorship. A lot of you all are in relationships and you've been in these relationships back and forward through the years, off and on, so long that these men know how to manipulate your mind. They know your in and outs. They know how to tell you exactly what you want to hear. They know how to tell you what you want to feel. This is not love. This is dictatorship. They scared to lose you because they know they're not good for you, but they know they're not going to find any better than you. Don't misunderstand that. It's nothing to do with love on their part with you. It's the fact that they're afraid to lose you to anybody else that really care about you because they know they're not going to do any better. They'll make you wait for years and years before they marry you. They know they're not going to find any better while they hunt all in the street and do all of this and still pretend like you're the problem. Their main thing is to make you feel less than yourself because then you would have to continue to try to rise up to where they are. It's a game. Can I be honest with you? It's a game. That's all it is. I just went through something like that. And the young lady is so beautiful and she's such a kind person and and the person she's with know that if I was to lose her, I would lose the best thing ever happened to me. So since I've been dealing with her so long, I know how to pull her back and I know how to manipulate her feelings, and that's what happened. So ladies, stop letting these guys dictate to you under false pretense that it's love. It's not love. Just because a person stayed with you so long and messed with you, that's not love. It's something they want out of you. It's nothing really they willing to give. And when they see that it's a person threatening to take that place and you tell them about this person and it's you just saying small things, they're not dumb. They thinking, wait a minute, let me jump in and do something I haven't done. That has nothing to do with love. It's about a dictatorship. And until you really get that in your mind, you will never be stable with anybody else. You can leave and go to that person and leave and try to make it work with that person, but your mind will be still right back to that dictatorship because that's all you've been taught since you was a young person, a young female. If you don't believe me, keep on living. I used to be a really messed up dude. I really, being from Atlanta, I came up in the streets. And I used to treat women so messed up, man. It was a shame in my 20s. But God showed me something. He said, you're less than a man when you treat women this way, because I made a woman a little less than you men, but I made her to help you out along this journey, and I gave you to her and her to you to help each other along this journey. When you start beating on these women and start mistreating them a certain kind of way, they don't have the problem, you do. A lot of so-called men can't face that because in order to face that, you have to look at it for what it's worth. You have to look at it and say, put yourself in the mirror, and say, it's me. It's me that have the problem, and I'm scared to face it. That's what I did. I had to face it. And when I faced it, my strength came on. And I found out in an argument with a young female now, or with a female, whoever I'm with, I know how to walk away from you. Because you have different levels of anger. Men, you all will stay right there because that's where you want to go. You want her to get you right there so you can slap her, so you can choke her, so you can jump on her. Now, you ain't finna do no man like that. When it comes to a man, you want to grab your pistol and you want to grab a knife and all that. Well, if you so angry you can't control this, it'll come out on whoever. It don't come out on no man, don't do it. I get you. They fool these people these women so long because they've been with them so long. They know every trick to pull. So even if you did go to somebody else and try to go on with your life, they'll still come after you, and they'll still, I love you, man, yeah, because they've been around you for years to study you. And a lot of times what hurt me is that a lot of women will fall for it because that's what they've been taught. They can be done moved on with another person, but mentally now, they still back there, wondering how he doing, or is he doing okay, or this, that, other. Whenever you get a person like that, you have to be careful. You really have to be careful, because you could be planning a future with this person, and this person might want to plan a future with you, but their mental is still back here. So you have to be careful. And I'm still learning as I become a man. I'm 54 now, and I'm still becoming a man. Anybody tell you they've reached manhood and they're there, they lying to you. I'm still becoming a man, and I'm still learning how to treat the significant other ones, the women that God put in your life, either friends or wives or whatever. I'm still learning how to do this. My main thing is to get out of me. When you get you out the way, then God can work. We have so much pride as men that we don't want to tell the truth, that we're really scared in a lot of situations because we've been done wrong too. But it takes a man, let me tell you something, it takes a man to admit his shortcomings and truly admit them. That's what you have to do. I love you all. Take care of yourself, and man, love each other. That's all it is.